Hi guys, welcome to 209 Online. Hope you're doing well today. We really miss you, just so you know. Um, Today I have part 2 of our planet project. The last time we worked on the sun, the moon, the cover, and Earth, our planet. And now I'd like to talk about, we're going to start from Mercury, which is the closest planet to the sun. It's very hot on Mercury. We could definitely not live there. It's very, very close to the sun. It doesn't take that long for Mercury to go around the sun. The closer you are, if you think of a racetrack, like at a high school, the inner track, the inner row is a little smaller, shorter than the outer row, the row next to it and next to it, next to it. So the closer you are to the sun, the less time it takes. And as we talked about before, the farther you are away from the sun, the longer it takes to go around because your orbit or path is bigger. So Mercury is very gray and black. Kind of looks like our moon a little bit. So if you're a pre-K, yours is going to look like this. If you're a K or you want to do the K project and you are a pre-K, that's fine. You're going to have the words on yours. And again, I use the paint, and you use whatever you have available. Does not have to be paint. Just remember, accurate colors. Okay, so that's Mercury. The next one is Venus. Venus is really bright in the sky. It glows. It's actually hotter on Venus than it is on Mercury, even though Mercury is closer to the sun than Venus. And we talked about that's because it has clouds that around it that are like poisonous to humans. We really could not go there. That hold in all of the heat. So Venus, even though it's not the closest to the sun, is the hottest. Very hot on Venus. And poison. Then we have Earth, which is the next one, which we talked about is the perfect spot, the perfect distance from the sun. After Earth is Mars. It's red and brown and is called the angry planet from the red. It's got clay, like this soil on the surface that makes it look, it's got a lot of iron. And that's what gives it the color, this color, reddish brown. And we do know that recently the discovery of water, or really ice, under the surface of Mars was discovered. So that means that we could possibly have humans live on Mars. They haven't quite figured it out yet, but it is possible because we know we need water. And it's not water like on Earth, flowing water, but it is frozen water under the surface. So again, here is Mars. And if you're a pre-K, it'll look like this in your file. And if you're not, or you're choosing not to, it'll look like this. And then the next one is Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It's so big that we could gather all the other planets 2 times and it would still be bigger. Super big. There is like a spot right here usually on Jupiter. I didn't draw it on here because it wasn't on, but we know that 3 Earths could fit in here, just in that little space. So Jupiter is very big. And we also talked about how we could not stand on Jupiter because it's just made of different kinds of air that are all moving different ways. Like this row might be moving this way and this row is moving this way. And Jupiter has lots and lots of moons. And the largest moon is bigger than Mercury. So Jupiter is very, very, very large. So if you're a pre-K, you're done after you paint, color, marker your planets. If you are a K, or doing the K project, the writing work, you're gonna get this sheet out again. You're gonna find the title of the planet you're working on, and all your info is in the same spot as before. It's just down. So again, wants to know the distance from the sun is your first question. The questions here, the keywords here match the keywords on your card. And they go in the same order. So it's 67 million miles from the sun. It takes 7 Earth months or 225 days to go around the sun. Pretty close to us, which is 365 days, but it's a little closer, so it takes less time. It's in diameter. That means, again, the widest part across. Like if it was wearing a belt, what size belt would Venus wear? It would be about 7,520 miles. So then you would write that here. The climate is, what's the weather like? The climate on Venus, it's very, very hot. It says intense heat. It has volcanoes, mountain, and sand. And it has the atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide. Then the history of the name, right here, Venus was the Roman goddess of love and beauty. And yes, and then the interesting facts. This is where you're going to head to one of the links that I've put under the description, and you will watch a video or go to National Geographic Kids and learn about Venus, and you decide what your most interesting facts are. Like what you might choose would be different than what I would choose. So everyone's here should be different, and you could just do your best writing. You could sound out words, or you can just copy the information from here to here for all of them except your interesting facts. So again, it's part of a big project, and it doesn't have to all be done in one day. So you could do a painting and then writing. You could do 2 paintings one day and 2 another day. It's really up to you, but this week I'd just like you to do 4. And then put all those in a safe spot with the other 4, because we have 4 more coming, and then we'll put it all together the next time. Okay? I hope you're having a great day, and we will see you soon. Bye.